This is our land, a place full of bridges and magical corners. It is the home where we were born, and that is why we love it so much. A place where today we have decided for the best, to always think for our dreams and avoid it all to keep moving forward. Because we are a town that doesn't deserve to turn back, because that is what is people want. And that is why we will continue to build and improve every day. Today, more than ever, let's not lower our guard. Together, we will continue with the change, because we will not return to the times of uncertainty and wastes. Let's continue with better proposals. Let's continue betting on tourism, infrastructure, security, and the countryside. Let's continue what we have started, because there are difficult challenges to overcome, but we have already overcome many of them. If we can't, let's keep moving forward. This August 6th, let's keep moving forward.
The proposals of my government are divided into 5, as I consider them to be the most important in the country of Ecuador. Improve citizen security and justice. For the last year in the prison of Ecuador, there has not been a good control by the guards who control the prisons, which is why there have been many murders. Moreover, the security situation in Ecuador has been getting worse and worse, as the rate of robbery in the country has increased considerably. Number 2. Economy and employment. I propose the creation of the Contratación Laboral por Excelencia system as a parallel contracting system to the current one, that is the dependent relationship. Among other things, this system will allow agreements between employers and employers for hiring by the other, according to their talents and abilities. It will also promote Ecuadorian tourism, as we have a lot cultural races. Revive investment in oil and mining. Reorganization of oil contracting so as not to seek financing lot responsible, sustainable in technology, appreciable appraisals in order to double oil production and lift the economy in 10 months. On mining, my plan is to give away to large-scale mining and the technology formulation of artisanal mining, but is a long-term project. Number 4. Gender-based violence. Seek the modernization, the penalties and section applicable to domestic violence, with the aim of turning the penalties according to the seriousness of the information provided to the victims, and support the reconstruction and rehabilitation of the victims. Number 5. Decriminalization in rape cases. Men don't have the right to decide on woman's body. In other words, she defends the decriminalization of abortions, and not only with cases of rape.
Yes, I greet you with great affection, because despite the difficulties that always appear along the way, you have come this far to be part of this political and social meeting, and I want to refer in particular to the diversity of people who are here today, something that I think is worth highlighting as a seal of this change. So the first acknowledgement is to each one of you who have decided to be represented. Friends who are social leaders are in this room. There are also friends with whom I have had the opportunity to share and build at various stages of my life. We are accompanied by leaders of the teaching professions, always committed to the organization of the teachers with whom we assume the daily challenge of education, and the students of the Technical University of the North, or clear representatives of Ecuadorian youth who decided to take control of their destiny. And by the way, there are my colleagues from our party that is getting ready to celebrate with the utmost praise, who have committed themselves to a great job to make this campaign possible with the list. My first words in public can only be of gratitude, of commitment. Thanks to all those who from the beginning have trusted me as a candidate and have made that personal commitment. When I know names of other people with capabilities and qualities well worthy to preside over Ecuador have also been considered. Secondly, I must thank the members of this honorable society for having given me their trust to exercise this function. At this moment, the people who have encouraged and supported me to run for this list are in my memory. Thanks you very much to them. Finally, thanks to my predecessors in office for their work at the head of the institution during these years, for the high place in which they leave it. My thanks also to the people who have decided to join me and share the leading role with me on this board of directors. Thanks to those who could have been and were not, by not presenting their candidates. They made my path easier. I sincerely thank all of them for their trust, and I promise to do my best not to disappoint them. We are a small country, but the highest volcano, the most biodiverse jungle, the most beautiful islands, and the biggest heart.